Booyah! This is the Infinix Hot 12, the Free Fire edition. It's powered by the MediaTek Helio G85 processor. It comes in either 4GB or 6GB of RAM that can be expanded. It has a 6.82-inch display with a refresh rate of 90Hz, a 5000 mAh battery, dual stereo speakers, and it's running Android 12 out of the box. The Infinix Hot 12 is a fun and fast smartphone at an affordable price, and I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about it. Opening the box, the first thing you'll see is the smartphone. The color I have here is called Racing Black. It also comes in Legend White, Origin Blue, and Lucky Green. Back to the box, it comes to the customer service card, a SIM ejector tool, warranty card that says you have 30 days broken screen protection for free. What that means is if you happen to break your display within the first 30 days of activation, it will be replaced for free. It comes with an expert pamphlet, Free Fire stickers, a $25 Free Fire gift card voucher, 1x gold note, a Free Fire plastic case that looks amazing, an 18W charger, a USB Type-C cable, and earphones. Now for the build quality, the Infinix Hot 12 has a plastic frame with a flash edge design and glass at the front. It doesn't have an IP rating, but if you happen to drop it inside water for a few seconds, it should survive. Please do not try this at home. Moving to the external features, it has a dual SIM card and memory card tray. At the top, there's nothing. Moving to the right side, it has the volume and power buttons. The power button is also the fingerprint scanner, and it unlocks the smartphone instantly. To the bottom, there's a 3.5mm audio jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C port, and one of the speakers. The other speaker is located at the ear slit, and as for the sound, it's alright. It's a bit tinny, it lacks space, but it's alright. Moving to the rear, it has 3 cameras. That's not a camera, by the way, and out of the 3 cameras, only one of them is usable. It also has a flash LED light to the right side of the camera sensors. Now turning the smartphone around, it has an 8MP front-facing camera and a dual flash LED light. The LED light doesn't come on for notifications, but when you charge your smartphone, one of them would come on. Now let's talk about the display. It's a large one at 6.82 inches, but it doesn't feel big when you hold it. It's an IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels. It's a 720p panel that has a refresh rate of 90Hz and a touch sampling rate of 180Hz. The 90Hz display refresh rate makes scrolling on this smartphone smooth, and moving around the user interface is fluid. For the quality of the display, I had to triple check because it doesn't look like a 720p display. The colors look good on this display, but what bothered me was the brightness level. I was able to get a reading of around 218 nits, which means using this smartphone outdoors under direct sunlight will be a struggle. But was it like using this display to consume media? Well, it's good. As I said, I had to check the resolution of this display because it looks very contrasty and sharp. The punch-hole front camera doesn't interrupt what you're watching, and you would even forget it's even there. Now, powering the Infinix Hot 12 is the MediaTek Helio G85 processor. It's a 2-year-old gaming processor, but it's no slouch, and it's a capable budget gaming processor. You get sustained performance with it and smoother gameplay. Now, I ran some benchmark applications and here are the results. It has an Antutu score of over 200k. Here's also the Geekbench score and the 3D Max score. Now, pushing these numbers aside, let's see if the Infinix Hot 12 can play games. Starting off with Free Fire, it played the game at ultra graphics, high resolution, and shadow on. The gameplay was alright. This is my second time playing this game, so please don't laugh at me. As you can see, the game is totally playable on this smartphone. For PUBG, it played the game at HD graphics and high frame rates. The gameplay was also good, and for a smoother gaming experience, you can change the graphic settings to balanced graphics and ultra frame rates. Call of Duty ran well on this smartphone, although at medium graphics and high frame rates, the gameplay was also good. Now moving to one of the most demanding games on mobile, Genshin Impact, the Infinix Hot 12 ran the game on the lowest graphic settings and played the game with a few frame drops here and there. As an affordable gaming smartphone, the Infinix Hot 12 is okay. For multitasking, the Infinix Hot 12 comes in either 4 or 6GB of RAM. The unit I have here has 4GB of RAM, and with memory fusion, you can expand the RAM to 7GB. Switching between apps is fluid on this smartphone, launching apps is fluid, and when it comes to using apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, it will run those apps easily. For the Android operating system, it's running Android 12. It does have bloatwares which are annoying, but luckily you can't disable or remove them. The most annoying part of XOS for me is when you swipe to the extreme left, you get to see the RAM usage, recent apps, and all that, but when you scroll down to the hot news section, this is what you see. Now, if you want to disable that screen, press any free part of the home screen, click on menu, click on other settings, and disable zero screen. Now moving to the cameras, the front-facing front-facing camera has an 8 megapixel sensor and it isn't going to wow you. Outdoor photos are possible and portrait shots are decent as well. And now I'm using the front-facing camera of the Infinix Hot 12. What do you guys think about the video quality and the audio quality coming up from this smartphone? Highest dynamic range. Well, not bad. I mean, the wire is there, the wire is not there, so it's not handling dynamic range well because it's an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Also, there's no video stabilization. Now moving to the rear cameras, it has an 80 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera and a QVGA camera. Photos taken with the main camera look decent. They're not that vibrant, but they look okay. Again, the pictures captured by the main camera won't blow you away, but portrait shots looks amazing and it has good details. Night shots, well, they're just there. Alright guys, so here's a video from the rear camera of the Infinix Hot 12. It has a 30 megapixel rear camera and it's shooting in 2K, 30 frames per second, and there's no video stabilization. So what do you guys think about the video quality coming up from the rear camera of the Infinix Hot 12? Let me know in the comment section below. For the battery department, the Infinix Hot 12 comes with a 5000 mAh battery and it will last the entire day if you don't use demanding apps or play games all the time on it. For the charging time, using the 18 watts fast charger, well, here's the breakdown. It took it 1 hour 42 minutes to charge this smartphone from 0 to 100%, which right now isn't that fast. A sub 1 hour charging time is what people expect nowadays. Now let's talk about the price. The Infinix Hot 12 starts at 93,200 naira for the 4GB RAM, 128GB internal storage option. I'm not sure if the 6GB version will be available in Nigeria. For the pros of this device, the build quality is good, the processor is okay and you can play games on it. It has a large 5000 mAh battery that will last the entire day and it's running Android 12, which is the latest Android operating system. For the cons, the 720p display, even though looks good and has a 90Hz refresh rate, just because it's a 720p display, that would put some people off. The display is also not that bright. The cameras can take good pictures in good lighting conditions, but it isn't going to blow you away, and the charging time of 1 hour 42 minutes is a bit too long for 2022 standard. So that's my review of the Infinix Hot 12. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and I will see you with more content like this. Valor Reviews signing out.